Hi guys, it's time to play some more Zelda, the Wand of Gamelon. And we need to go through that swamp again, as I mentioned in the previous video. Since we've already been here, I might as well talk a bit about these games and what I think about them. Since a lot of you guys seem to think I'm brave for playing these, but actually I don't mind them as much. They get a pretty bad reputation, but yeah, is it really worth it? The thing that's worst about these games, I think, is just the name Zelda. I mean, compared to the original Zelda games, yeah, of course these suck. But on their own, they're pretty decent CDI titles. The jumping you need to really get used to. The cutscenes are really awful. Zelda and Link look really hideous. But other than that, the other sprites look pretty nice. The backgrounds look great. They were custom painted for these games. And the music is, well, music's pretty awesome actually. And the games play alright. And they are not as hard as people say they are. I'm no pro gamer here, and even I can beat them. At least I hope I can. I mean, I'm still playing through this one. And no, I'm not playing through these in one sitting. I did play them a bit further, but I've not completed this one yet. But I doubt it will give me a lot of trouble. At least not if Link the Face of Evil is any indication. Anyway, we've made it again.
You're back! Now give me your glove.
Hey!
Don't throw it! Here!
A power glove, great!
Where'd she get that glove in the first place? Anyone's guess.
Aren't you a mite puny to go up against Ganon?
I'll do all right.
But apparently she already managed to lose it. Great work, Zelda. Anyway, now we can go to the Fairies pool, if I can find the place. Where was it? Where? Oh, there it is.
We have frozen the fountain of life.
Oh, that was good. We have made evil.
Let's bring the darkness down.
They made evil. Anyway, despite the witches having red, green and yellow clothing, the first one we see has blue. Way to go for consistency. Oh well. And these witches shoot some mean projectiles. And despite it being day, it still gets dark. And well, that's what I mean. One hit kills you here. Also fun to notice about these games is that Philips, after getting the license to make these games, they were total cheap asses. And they only gave a very small budget per game. And Animation Magic, they just said well, let's combine the budgets and make one engine, so we only have to paste in some custom graphics. So that's why this one and the Face of Evil came out at the same time and look and play pretty much the same way. It is a pretty smart move, since if they had to make two separate engines and games altogether, they would probably be a lot worse. Let's see if I can kill her now. Yeah, now I can. Wow. Boom.
All our lovely evil ruined now!
Lovedly evil. Right. Anyway, the fairies appeared.
We're free. You saved us. Here's a life heart. And some fairy dust. Have some water of life.
We get an extra life for it.
Have some water of life.
And that's the new fairy slogan. And we got some fairy dust, which someone else needed. Let's deliver it. And we'll get to that ship a bit later on, in the next video. Since that place can be pretty hard. So yeah, if you believe this or Link the Face of Evil is the worst game ever made, then well, I can only assume that you just haven't played that many games, since there are a lot worse games out there. These are at least a bit playable. Oh, and don't get me started on people who just yell out these games suck, since most of them never played them.
Oh, good. There. Now you can sneak up and give a monster a good shot before he sees you.
Yeah, another useless item, pretty much. The magic cloak. It makes you invisible. I'll demonstrate it in a bit. And also, don't play this game on an emulator. The emulator just sucks. It does not give a good impression. Anyway, as you can see, you turn a bit grey, liney, whatever. And makes you invisible, but not invulnerable. Which, you know, would actually be helpful, since it doesn't last that long anyway. However, if I would have used it here, it would have saved me, since enemies... But you can get hit, but enemies need to attack you to hit you. Even though the sprites don't show it. They do attack you, and if you are invisible, they just walk past you. Anyway, if there's a flying enemy, yes. Let's demonstrate the flute while we're at it too. It just stops them dead in their tracks. Now, these items can be handy, but they all cost rubies to use. The flute costs like 5, I think. That cloak 10. Yeah. And since you need to buy ropes and bombs all the time, it's well, you don't end up using it much. So let's end it here for now, and I'll be back with the next part, I think today. So see you then, later.